Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Can he get it through? Now it's Snyder. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tomori did well to stay calm there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter.
Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Musa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tomori. Belanova. Bastoni. Hernandez. And Bastoni. Osimhen. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Ribéry. Oh, that's a fine interception. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Belanova. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's away! Shot a goal! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bastoni, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Snyder. Played into space out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Calhanoglu. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Bastoni. Tomori. Calhanoglu. Osimhen. Fofana.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Musa. Çalhanoğlu. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Okafor! Oh, split-second reaction.
Okafor actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Osimhen. Has a go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Belanova. Musa. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal parts. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter are probably feeling...
And the shot! Musa. Hernandez. Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu. Osimhen. Inter Milan finding their passes. Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shapes to shoot! This time, surely! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Osimhen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got to get...
Okafor! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Belanova. Played back to the goalkeeper. Musa. And the keeper's got it again. And Hernandez. Lookman. Driving on and making good progress. Schneider. Kalulu. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hernandez makes the interception. Bastoni. Musa. And Hernandez. Lookman. To Osimhen. Fofana does well to get it back. He's played him through. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellanova. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, this is a great position.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, they could break here. Çalhanoğlu. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, and he's through the middle. And we're done. Inter Milan